Bad Religion.
Yes.
And if you could just introduce yourself and say what you play in the band.
Hi, my name is Brooks Wackerman from the band Bad Religion, and I play drums and cymbals in the band.
So Bad Religion is one of those groups that it seems like you've been around for quite a long time, a lot longer than, say, most of the bands on Warped Tour this year.
We've outlived everyone on this tour.
So how many years have you actually been around?
This year's going to be our 30th year as a band. So, yeah, it's the big 30th anniversary.
So going from that, how do you manage to stay together as a band for that long?
We try not to talk to each other that much, because you know, there'll be the band fight here and there. But no, all kidding aside, you know, it's just a matter of still enjoying what we're doing. We still enjoy the songs that we perform. We're still proud of the records that we release, and we still love touring. So, you know, maybe not as much as a younger band, but we still, you know, are out here just doing what we love doing.
Yeah. And over the years that you've been doing music, and specifically punk rock, how have you seen things change? Because obviously there has been a shift in sort of the way that even just punk music works. What's your take on that?
I think since, you know, the Ramones and Sex Pistols, you know, there's the evolution of punk rock has gone from that to, you know, bands like The Offspring and Green Day, where, you know, they're selling out arenas and selling, you know, 10 million records. So, you know, I've never had a problem with punk rock getting out to the masses. So I think, if anything, it's just grown in popularity, and you know, music fans out there that may have not been into punk rock before are now exposed to it.
That's great. I think bands at every stage in their life, whether they be a new band or a band that's been around 30 years, need to have goals.
Yes.
What do you see as the goals of Bad Religion right now?
I think the main goal is to do another record. I mean, every time we release a new record, we're usually always talking about the next record and what we want to achieve. You know, it's pretty simple. We just want to make a better record every time we go into the studio. And at this point in our career, you know, we're fortunate enough to have a loyal fan base, so anywhere we go in the world, we know that, you know, we'll have our foundation at the show. So, yeah, I think just moving ahead.
Yeah. So you guys are a fairly, you're a fairly active group, not just musically, but also sort of politically as well.
Yeah.
I remember a few years back you did the Rock Against Bush compilation.
Right.
And
courtesy of that mic.
Yeah, you've always had sort of a little bit of a, I don't want to say protesting slant, but just sort of a socially aware aspect to your music. What have you sort of seen on that end of it? Do you get a lot of, you know, do a lot of people give you crap about that, or is it something that you love doing?
Eric from NoFX, ladies and gentlemen. Eric from NoFX. Do we get a lot of crap? Sure, if you're Republican, we get a lot of crap because we kind of make it obvious what we stand for. But this band has never been about preaching. I mean, I think you pretty much summed it up. We promote awareness and questioning authority, questioning, you know, maybe, you know, whether it be religion or whatever, you know. So, you know, to each its own. But one of the main things I'm proud of in this band is that our message is always consistent, and you know, whether or not you agree with us, at least we're, you know, out there promoting what we believe in. But yeah, I mean, getting crap from people, yeah, that's punk rock. Yeah. So I'm happy to get crap from people. Yeah. That gives me fuel to be in Denver today.
That's great. Well, we're almost out of time. Is there any last word, anything people should know?
The band 303 is from Denver, in case no one knows that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.